Jimin, you know nothing. He didn't. He was cut off by a loud voice. JK, stop it. All look at the direction when they saw a hairy hand of Jungkook. That's glass pieces stuck on his palm. Eyes tremble in tears. That's time Taehyung come. His eyes filled looking at the scenes. He has come from others members as he can't go alone. He hurriedly goes to grab his hand, but the other just shake him off. He look at the red eyes of the younger. He wasn't scared, shocked. He was hurt. Is he really the one who made his princess like that? Is it? Then he really deserved it. JK, what do you all think yourself, huh? You can't manipulate me. You're the one who left me. I didn't fucking care what was the reason, but you did. You fucking break me into pieces. He shouted, grabbing his collar. Chan was about to go, but Beck hold him because he needs lash out everything. JK, do you even know how I was living my life? Do you? You don't. He left the collar with a push to stumble, but stand still. Just bite his lips to stop his inner crying. Because he don't know anything. Jungkook was right. In these 3 years, he didn't know it was the younger. Because whenever he asked his parents, always the cook is fine. The other thing, he don't know anything. Because he also don't meet his parents like the other members. Because it was also his punishment for management or scared that he will try to contract with Jungkook. That's why maybe in these 3 years he met his parents or 2 times. Otherwise, there was no time he spent his vacation with members or alone in these four walls or go without with staff members. Why are you quiet now? You don't have anything to say, huh? Jen, cook enough now, let's go. He tried to take away, but his shoulder just didn't let him. Both taekook looked at each other, eyes, both their eyes were on was holding hard guilt, the other one was hate and anger. Hate was a big word. Thing doesn't want to name it. Go hate because his heart can take this. Hey, Princess hate, no matter what happened. Things step ahead. With many struggles, he cupped the younger's face when Jungkook was doing his best to not let him touch. But he gave up when they hugged him tightly. He didn't push this time. Just his emotional face really scared everyone were present. They trust me, I didn't do anything intentionally. I would have died before leaving you. But even dying was the option. The moment I signed the contract papers, I never knew myself going to put my hand on an invisible rope. Trust, if I knew it, they were going to break my relationship with you, I would have said them no. They just have I have to hide our relationship. But the moment they got to know I love a boy, they did the inhuman behavior ever. I could not even say anything to them, rather than just pleading to them. There was 5 people carrying on my shoulder. How could I be selfish and let them suffer just because of my love? I thought I'll just pretend I break up with you and tell you everything later. I even send you letters 2 times, but I never get a response. I thought at last and from uncle, auntie, but I never get any response by that. JK, they are dead. Silence filled the air that time. Tim was feeling suffocated on his own hold. He pulled away me to the younger, emotionless eyes who repeat these words again. They are dead. 1 month before you break up with me. Thing was feeling his knees weak, his heart fallen, upset that bring it to pieces. He can never imagine his princess gone through their mental breakdown. That too alone, what he saying? His words shattered and finally broke down full. His head fallen to his chest, crying hysterically. Thing hold the lump of body which was so weak this time. He stopped, he stopped. How will this happen? He don't know anything. Jungkook cried to a take Jungkook. They didn't oppose. He let him take his the anger this time, but he needs love that he will give him anyhow. Jimin and Jin come to the statue, they seeing how Jin controlled himself. He hugged his dearest. The fate played with them like that. How happy they were. But this inhumanity of and fate cruel game just make their life miserable than death. After 2 days, Jungkook was alone at home. He didn't go office for 2 days. He was having breakfast, thinking various thoughts. After listening to him, he could not blame him anymore. Because if he was in his place, then he would have done the same. But what will he do? Spain not believing him. Whatever it is, could not be faced him. He have to already accuse him in many ways. When the boy knows nothing, he was already in guilt for questioning Tim's character. He was munching his bread lazily. That's when they hear a bell rang. He wonders who come now. He washes his hand or goes to open the door. The first thing he noticed that the man standing with a big bucket of flowers in his hand. He frowned in confusion. When the person removed the flowers from his face, Tim wiped his eyes. That was him standing with all his glory with his famous smile. For you, princess. He gave the flowers to him, posed like Prince. Jacob was confused. What is all this? It's flowers. I can also say that, but why? And why you here? Asking cold voice. Is driven a question. I'm here for my beautiful princess. Princess Coco. Is how's it? Shut up. Stop this nonsense and leave from here. Others hearts. But I still, until I get your forgiveness. JK, what will you do with my forgiveness? And moreover, I'm not in the little princess anymore. I'm a grown-up man for you. He stopped pointing, put his finger on his lips. Behind this chained face, somewhere my prince is still alive. I know, just let him come out. For once, I promise I'll cherish him till my death. And what if he left again? What will happen? Now how I'm going to live rest of my life? He asked him with broken tone. His trust issues is taking my best. I did mistake because of the situation. I was new to this city. I didn't know here people could see someone happy. Always running behind money and to fulfill their own selfish but scaring others. But now I know. I know what people can do. And I swear upon my that I will never leave you. It doesn't matter if it takes my life too. Just once. Give your hands on, please. I can't leave from here. We are not meant to be, he says and closes the door. Man was his weakness and strength at the same time. They know, princess, I'm not going to anywhere until believe me. That's not going to happen, said leaning on the back on the door. I'll wait for you, and I'm sure you're going to come home, he said and stand in front of the balcony. Cook ran up to see he leave or not. To his dismay, they was still standing there leaning on the car door. Security was looking at everything in the funded house. I don't care how many times you take, but at the end of my waiting, I'm going to hold you in my arms. He shouted, hugging himself because of the chilly air. The sky doesn't have a good look. It's going to rain soon. It does already none. For Taehyung left on a Jungkook from the window looking at Taehyung secretly, just praying to God to Taehyung to go because the storm is coming. He don't want it to get sick. It was evening when the rain started. Taehyung still standing in the security already left her locking the gate. Jungkook was watching Taehyung wildly. JK, when the man is so stupid. Can't he just listen to me once? He'll get cold like this. He was beating his lips, thinking maybe they will lift when the rain will be heavy because Taehyung doesn't like them that much. Time skip. It was midnight. The rain started to pure hysterically. Taehyung still standing there, his whole body was freezing. He was shivering for the cold. The cook unwillingly fall asleep on the sofa placed beside the window. When he heard thunderstorm, he hurriedly get up, lock the window, maybe Beck and Chen isn't going to come back. He already guessed that Taehyung must be already left, but his eyes opened when he saw someone lying beside the car. His heart dropped seeing the person. Taehyung. He hurriedly got down and ran lying man who was shivering in cold. Check it. He thinks eyes were blessed by the family nickname. His smile in pain, making him more guilty. Didn't I said you'll come? Shut up. You idiot, why didn't you go? He take him to his arms and who hold him by his shoulder. They walked to the house. Sit here, I'm going to bring the towel. Before he could go, they hold him by his waist and landed on his lap. The eyes softened when he heard the broken voice. Please, man, I can't take this anymore. Let this mean this immediately. Didn't say anything, just hugged by the JK, I need some time. Take it how much time you want. Just don't push me away. Please let me stay with you. Okay.